Hello and welcome back to another HowToBloke. HowToBloke. He's back on a Sunday. It's always Sunday on this channel. Yeah, funny that, isn't it? Right, what we're going to do today, we're going to do this. Look. It's a chicken. Bet you've never seen them that colour before. Yeah. You bet you've seen those in a supermarket. Perhaps you've seen them. I bought this from a well-known supermarket chain with 4 letters. 4 letters in its name, right?
Maybe 2 of them.
And I got this now. You might have seen this before, right? And you thought to yourself, "Oh no, I don't like the look of this. It's a bit brown, you know. Looks a bit off, gone off." It's not. It's chicken that's smoked. Now this one, it says on the packet, it's one that's smoked in beechwood. You know, beechwood. And not Hollywood, beechwood, right? So we're going to do this chicken here, right? Is 1.2 kilogram. Now today we're going to make with this simple chicken and rice. Now I was going to make kedgeree, delicious egg, rice, and smoked fish. But for 1 kilo of either smoked haddock or smoked cod, they wanted 25 euros. 25 euros for 1 kilo. So this one is 4.94. Look, less than 5 euros for 1.2. I know you can't eat the bones, but one kilo. So smoked. Poor man's kedgeree. No, it's not. It's just a different dish, but we're going to make it kind of like the kedgeree. Now I'm going to introduce you today to my best buddy. Well, he's not my best buddy, but he's a buddy, Chef Mike. Okay. So he and I are going to cook this thing. Now you're going to need for this recipe, you're going to need some boiled eggs. I put a recipe for my boiled eggs. This is hard-boiled eggs. I put a recipe for my hard-boiled eggs in the comments below. In the what do you call it? Description. Thank you. Description. How many hard-boiled eggs? Well, at least 2 each. Right? 2 each. We're going to make this for like 4 or 5 people. I make more because my son likes it so much. Yeah, he eats like a horse, so I have to make more. We're going to need some ordinary long grain rice. We're going to need a little drop of cream, half of that, so we're just going to lay kind of like one of those things there. How many is that? 200 millilitres of cream. We're going to need some butter. Just how much butter? A knob. That's a small knob there. Bit of butter. We're going to need some. These are dried salad herbs, right? They're good on salads, they're good for this thing as well. So if you've got some of those, better than that, is some parsley. Now what I've done, when I did have some parsley and the donkeys, my neighbour's donkeys didn't eat it all, I froze it. Look, have a look at this, ladies and gentlemen, look. This is frozen parsley. Because you never know when you're going to need some. Oh, it's not quite as good as fresh, but as good. So we're going to need some of that. Also, we'll get some of that on a plate. You've got fresh parsley, so much the better, even better. Parsley really makes this dish, or the salad herb, so don't leave it out. If you haven't got any parsley, don't make it. Got any parsley or cream or anything, because it's got so little in few ingredients. It's got rice, cream, eggs, chicken, so you can't leave much out really. Okay, so excuse me. Now with this chicken thing, it's already been kind of cooked, hasn't it? Because it's been smoked in wood smoke. So our objective here is to heat it up, so we can, because it's kind of like almost raw. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this in a microwave. Okay, so I'm going to introduce you to Chef Mike. He's over there. Now, in a minute. Now it says on this packet here, it says microwave for 7 minutes. Yeah, seriously? No. 7 minutes. I like to see the microwave they use. Chef Mike, it must be like a weightlifter, a bodybuilder microwave, because in my microwave is not that, you know, feeble, and it takes a lot longer than 7 minutes. So personally, I'm going to double it and add 1. Right, so I'm going to put it on for 15 minutes on max. That's for me. You might have a super duper microwave, but you know, I found that 7 minutes is not enough. It's just not enough. So we're going to make. So keep it in the packet because it should come with its microwave proof packet and the film. Okay, but check that first. Go look on the back. Look on the instructions here.
Just a question. Could
Yes.
you do like with say go to the rotisserie chicken,
Yes.
because I know some supermarkets in America as well, they sell already smoked chicken, like a rotisserie chicken ready to go.
Yeah.
You could use that, couldn't you?
Absolutely perfect. That is perfect.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but even better because it's already ready to go. This one you have to cook it. So yeah, no big deal cooking it, but you know it's that one less job to do.
Okay.
So what we're going to do to stop this this bag here swelling up in the microwave, we're just going to prick it like one there and one over here, I suppose, something like that. Okay, just to let the steam out. We're going to put it in the microwave for. It says 7 minutes on the packet. I don't believe that in a month of Sundays. So it's going to go in Chef Mike. Chef Mike, I'm going to hand it over to Chef Mike. He's going to do it for 15 minutes and we'll come back after that. Okay, Chef Mike, here it goes. 15 minutes. Right, this is frozen parsley, alright? When you get it, you know, I don't know, maybe your neighbour has got something, you grow some or something. You can go in the window box, you know. Right, we're going to chop this parsley. We're going to chop it fine. We don't really want the roots so much.
Stalks, yeah.
The stalks. Well, roots, stalks. So much. You can eat the stalks, but what we're going to do is try to. I'm not the one who put it in the bag, so I don't know if there's any. So cut the stalks off like that as best you can. Don't really want to eat those. Okay, so we're just going to go like that with the parsley, nice and fine.
Makes it easier to chop as well, frozen, doesn't it?
Well, I wouldn't know about that.
Yeah.
It's much the same. But what I'm saying is a frozen parsley is good because it's convenient to use. It tastes better than the dry parsley as well. But the best parsley you can get is going to be the fresh stuff, you know, straight from the stalk, freshly picked. And right, we're going to do whilst Chef Mike's getting on with the cooking that chicken. I'm going to cook some rice now. Long grain rice. You can use basmati if you want to. Don't use pudding rice. Doesn't go. So, how much rice is up to you, but for 4 or 5 people you need kind of one of those, and it's best to cook a little bit more rice than you need because you don't have to add it all, do you see? So that's 2 cups full. So we're going to put that for 10 minutes, this is on the packet. So we'll put that on there for 15 minutes because it gives you time to heat the water up as well, so that's cold water, okay? Always use cold water when you do rice. Okay. My assistant, she's an egg peeler, a special egg peeling girl. I got her special for peeling these eggs, and she's got a technique for peeling these eggs, which will show the camera now. Right, stop doing that. Right, show the ladies and gentlemen what you do. When you peel the eggs easily.
Basically, I hit each end of the egg because that's where the air pockets are, and I hit the sides like that and put it back in the water so that the shell detaches from the egg.
Oh, can you show us again? Because I didn't quite see the top and bottom. So
Like that. And you just put it back in the water.
How long do you leave it back in the water for?
Or just until you finish all of the eggs, and then you just start peeling it away.
Okay.
and show us the difference of the one egg with your technique and one egg without your technique.
That's without my technique, and this is with my technique.
They're perfectly peeled.
Right, can you show the camera again how? Go and get another egg right from there.
Did I done all of them?
You've done all of them?
Yeah.
No, well, you haven't peeled all of them. So show the ladies and gentlemen how easy it is to peel it.
Just peeling one.
I'm peeling it. Look.
Oh, okay.
Let's see another one. And how beautiful they look as well. So basically it's easier to do that, yeah?
Yeah.
It feels easier.
And you don't waste half of the egg.
Very good.
Right, we're back now. The bird has been in Chef Mike there. Chef Mike's been sorted out for another 7 minutes, so it's been 22 minutes. Right, before we'll get the bird out, we'll do this rice. Okay, this is ordinary plain long grain rice, cooked for the amount of time it says so on the packet. Now, I'll show you. I'll leave the description in the link. It's a popular video of mine about how to keep rice warm for a long time. Now what you do is basically you drain the rice like that using cold water. It's important you use cold water. Right. Now this just flushes out all the starch from the rice, so it stays, the grains of rice stay separated as much as possible. Right. So what you do is after you drain it well, and the water runs clear out the bottom. Okay. So fill the thing up like that. Fill the pan up like that. A couple of inches of water in it. Not so it touches the bottom of this, like that. Stick that on top. Put it back on the hot plate. Put the hot plate on the lowest setting. Zhuzh the rice to the middle of the pot as best you can. I mean, you're going to lose a few grains of rice in the process, but you know, hey ho, no biggie. Right, then you get a lid. Any old lid will do. The smaller the lid, the better. And do that. Now that rice will keep warm there for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, easy, and it'll be separated. It'll be lovely. Make sure it doesn't boil out. What do you call it? Pan doesn't go dry. Keep it on a very low heat, and Bob's your uncle. Okay, so this chicken I've just taken out now. That's been cooking for a total of 22 minutes, right? Not 7 minutes as it said on the packet. Right, let's have a check now. See how it's done. Remember I cut it open here? Oh, that's perfect now. Look, that falls off the bone. That falls off the bone. That's done, ladies and gentlemen. So 22 minutes for that size chicken at 1.2 kilo, I think it was. Anyway, the skin, whoa. No, not the skin. The skin doesn't taste so good. There are some skin, people like chicken skin. Well, you can eat it. It's not poisonous or nothing, but it doesn't taste very good. So, what we're going to
taste is a texture, isn't it?
Yeah, all of that, all of the above. Right, and keep that juice a little bit. Okay, now see that juice in there? We're going to keep that, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to put it in. Right, now what we've got to do here is to carve up this chicken. Now it should just pull apart like this, okay? Just should pull apart. I don't have to teach you how to do this, because you've done this probably hundreds of times. So, what I'm going to do is take all the skin, the meat off of here, and we'll come back to you. Right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think I can pick this chicken anymore. I probably could, but I can't be bothered. You know that you get to that point, you got most of the meat off. Now listen, what you need to remember with this chicken is, especially the legs, because they're the last to cook. If you can't pull off the meat from the bones with a pair of forks, it's not done properly. So bang it in for another, give it to Chef Mike for another 5 minutes or so. That way you know that the chicken that you're eating is safe. Obviously don't put the bones in there. So anyway, you could carry on with this for hours, but I haven't got the time, not today. Well, I'm just going to show you that. So I'm going to take this away, and take that away, and get rid of this. So what are we left with, ladies and gentlemen? We're left with
juice.
We can lose the juice, but at the time it's taken me to do it, it's solidified. So we just do it here. Look, but this is what we got. So this is out of a 1.2 kilo chicken. Right, there's enough there. What, 4 people, I guess. So, you know, if you want more mouths to feed, then you buy 2 chickens. Simple as that. But as I say, cooking the chicken time. Testing the chicken before you if you can't get it off with forks, then forget it. It needs more time in with Chef Mike. Right, so we're going to assemble this now. So what we're going to do is we've got an empty pan here, like that. This is what we're going to serve it in. This thing here is heat-proof thing, but this is what we're going to mix it in. So we're going to go in with the chicken. Now this pan is off at the moment. It's not on hot at all. So in goes the chicken like that. Right. So that's that. Now we're going to go in with the parsley that we chopped. So in that goes, like that. So half a cup of parsley now, I suppose. Then we're going to go with 200 ml of milk, cream, full fat cream. No, not the skinny cream, the full fat jobby. So in that goes like that. That's the cream, that's chicken, that's the parsley. We're going to put some salt in, because the salt's not coming from anywhere else. We're going to put pepper in. Best if you use freshly milled pepper. Right, in there, so we got the chicken, we got the parsley, we got the cream, we got the pepper and salt. Now we need to add another butter. Plop. You can add more butter than that, but that, you know, that's the minimum. Now we're going to do the eggs. Actually, we're going to do the eggs till last. Right. Now we're going to go in with the rice. As I say, that's just ordinary long grain rice. Now, you don't know how much to add, do it in stages, like this. So that's, well, I would say 3/4 of it there. Now pick it up from the bottom and mix it, like that. Don't stir it around like this, because you just no. Pick it up from the bottom, big spoon like this, and mix it around like that. My son coming in now, I couldn't get rid of him, but he is sampling it, or I just immediately taste it. Yeah, get lost. Right. Okay, so now don't forget we've got the eggs to go in there. That's the kind of ratio between rice and chicken that you need. You need a little bit more than that, maybe. A bit more. In fact, I'm going to do the whole lot. So, yeah, that looks good. It's a rice-based dish with chicken and egg. Okay, so that the rice has got there's got to be more rice than anything else, any other ingredient. Okay, now this, ladies and gentlemen, is also good to put in it.
You put seasoning, isn't it?
It's a bit seasoning, and it goes superbly with this. I don't often use this, but when I do it for this and kedgeree. You know, everyone knows what that is. Look, put a few drops in there.
Liquid seasoning.
Liquid seasoning, yes. Without mentioning any names. Right, so now we're going to put the eggs in, and to do that, they're peeled like that. So we're just going to quarter them, or so they look like that. Now, obviously you can't eat this mixture now because it's cold, so we're going to have to heat it up.
How are you going to do that?
I'm going to put it on a bubble, as I call it, slow bubble. I'm just going to put a little bit of water in it, and I heat it very gently. And then I'm going to transfer it to the serving dish and put it in the oven. You don't have to do that, but
could you just put it in the oven, like directly in the serving dish, rather than having to do water?
Yeah, you could, but I'm not going to do that today because the time now is 20 to 2 in the afternoon, and we're going to have this at 7-8 o'clock, or whatever, for dinner anyway. So if I put it in the oven now, in the serving dish now, it's not going to be good. I just know it not. Right, so again, pick it up from the bottom, like that.
Looks so pretty.
And keeping it mixed up, it allows the flavours to develop in it as well. It allows the rice to take on the flavours of the chicken and everything. It's a good thing to do. So That's enough for 4 people there, easy, I would say. So now we're going to do is going to add, I could add a bit more cream in it I suppose, but you're just going to add a little splash of water like that. And then put the lid on, put it on low, and you know, look, if it's this time you're going to make it early in advance, don't heat it up yet. Heat up just gently, very gently, an hour before you want to, gently, because otherwise you'll ruin it. Come out like a cake. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. Simple chicken and rice. Use the smoked chicken because it tastes better. You can use ordinary roast chicken if you want, but it wouldn't taste as good. That's for sure. Anyway, I've got some more recipes up here. I've got some quick tips here. I've got some DIYs, which I must do more of, I've been told. And if you want to subscribe to this channel, me and all that jazz is down there. So until next time.